So, I'm making this video today to talk about consciousness, and consciousness is a big part of wellness, my wellness, and few things are instigating this video. So, when I was younger and growing up, I think from 17 on, I was diagnosed with a variety of things, depression and anxiety and PTSD and TBI and all these things, right? And those are semi-legit words to label feelings that are normal, that everyone feels, and they do vary between person and person. At the beginning, I didn't take any medication, and after an experience with Oswego County Mental Health, I did have my first and last awful experience with medication. Now, after some clean time, 7 years to be exact, and some thorough investigating, education, and a passion every day to discover more about who I am and addiction in America, and the solution is that it doesn't. The point of it is to kind of sedate people enough to make sure that they're safe and not a threat to themselves or others. That was actually part of a training that I experienced through OASIS, which is a federally funded organization through the state of New York. That blew my mind. So then there's that, right? The second thing is Macklemore, who's one of my favorite artists. His recent song called "My Drug Dealer Was a Doctor." Okay, and I guess the third real kicker. Right, so I haven't written in a couple days because it's like, I don't know. We had a great Thanksgiving at my house. We were all together. We were doing laundry. We had Thanksgiving in our pajamas. We ate like a bunch of like really fresh and organic, sugar-free recipes that we cooked together. We did not do Black Friday. We did not do any of that. But I do think that it is a huge problem, right? Because when we ran out of gravy and went to the store, then there was like a whole bunch of people like shopping at Walmart to buy things that were made in China. Now, I took a sustainability class once, and they drew the picture of the world, right? And here we are. We have like no jobs, no nothing in America. And on the other side of the world, we've got China, which has got all these factories, and they're banging out all this stuff that fills the stores in America that we are buying from China. So the money's going to China, and all of the pollution from these factories and this abscess of materialism, the world turns, and it pollutes us all on so many different levels. So there's that. But besides all of that, my biggest thing boils down to this organic and actual chemical battle that we're fighting, right? So in order for me to even think about, God consciousness or financial wealth or anything like that, I need to think about what is going on in my body. So from my experiences with Western medicine, psychotic drugs, I was reading in my Eckhart Tolle book, the number one biggest mental illness that we have today is unhappiness. That's what it is, unhappy. And there's no drug for that. There's no pill for that. Our bodies don't know the difference between a prescribed drug and a non-prescribed drug. When I went down and I saw my dad in April of this year, he was on more prescription drugs than he'd ever been on in his whole life. And I don't know if that's what took him out, but I wouldn't be surprised. And you know, I see a lot of people today that are taking something from their doctor, and you know, it is what it is. All I can share is my experience, strength, and hope. And for me today, it's a really good life, eating well, exercising, taking care of myself, and that's why I have the life that I have today. So you know, I have to be very careful about the things that I put in my body, the people that I surround myself with, the things that I choose to do. And I know this video is going to, like, probably, you know, this is not personal. I understand a lot of people are on drugs. This is a huge epidemic. You know, America is Addicted. It's a great movie. You want to talk about, you know, the funding that goes on, the medical field. Everybody's so pissed off about health insurance. Really? I'm not. You won't hear me say anything because you know, I'm taking care of myself, and that's all I can do. That's all any of us can do. So you know, I would love to one day lobby against the overuse of prescription medicine. But today I'm just not going to take any. I'm going to pray and I'm going to meditate. I broke my $450 phone earlier, and I left my boots at the YMCA. I left my son's boots at the YMCA, and today has just been a shit show. But you know what? This day is awesome. All in all, like, I've got a ton of sober friends. I've got a clean, beautiful life. We've got a lovely house, a beautiful relationship. This wonderful little dog. He's my sweetheart. Who's my sweetheart? Who's going to the groomer soon? Yes, yes. I just wanted to say I love you.
You don't need drugs. No, you don't. You're lovely just the way you are. And your God made you so you would heal. You will heal. Yes, you will. And it'll be lovely. It'll be lovely.
So, yeah, I mean, something created us. And if you don't think that it's strong enough to heal you and make you as awesome as you deserve to be, do whatever you want. Have a great Thanksgiving weekend, and don't shop too much. Have a great day. Bye.